Eternal soul. Najayate mriyate va kdachinnayam bhutva bhavitha vana bhuyaha ajo nitya shashvato yang purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. For the soul there is neither birth nor death. The soul that is will never cease to be, is unborn, eternal, ever-existing, undying, and primal. It is not slain when the body is slain. Another way of translating the second line, Nayam Bhutva Bhavita Vana Bhuyaha, is to say that the soul has never come into being, does never come into being, and will never come into being. What that means is that for the soul, there is never any death, because the soul has never taken birth. The soul is eternal. Anything that takes birth, anything that has a beginning, must have an end. For something to have a beginning, it implies that it is under the influence of it has existed within time. But the soul exists beyond time. There's no time on the soul. One cannot trace to some point when me or you or any other eternal individual has ever manifested at that point. And before that point they didn't exist, and after that point they did exist. So for the soul, similarly like Source, the soul shares that same quality of eternality, of never being a time when it did not exist. And in this picture that we're seeing here it's a picture coming from the Bhakti tradition. It's a depiction of the divine couple Radharani and Krishna. And according to the Bhakti Yoga tradition, one's true identity is fully manifest in the relationship with the divine couple. And that one's consciousness is completely reawakened, then one also becomes aware of this unique relationship that you share with Source. And in this state of awareness, one re-enters back into that state of eternality. It is a very unnatural experience for an eternal being to experience something as death. In fact, we never actually experience death. Due to us thinking that we are these mortal shells, we are under the impression that we die and we think we experience death. But actually that experience itself only happens to the body. It doesn't happen to the soul. It's like sitting and watching a movie and getting very, very involved in the movie, and then feeling all the emotions that the characters in the movie experiences. So similarly, we're sitting inside the vehicle of our body, observing this movie of reality that's happening around us. And due to our intense involvement in it, we experience it as if they're happening to us. It's the most advanced virtual reality technology. And the yogi aspires to remove themselves from that virtual reality, to come to that realization that this is a virtual reality. I'm in a game. and actually whatever is happening around me is actually just happening to my body, and it's happening to my mind. I am simply the observer. And in this state of being, one immediately transcends the duality. And this state of consciousness is very, very easily attained when one unites with Source. Yoga means to unite or to link to Source. Similarly, the Latin derivative of the word religion actually comes from the Latin relego, which means to reconnect or to rekindle the lost connection. So relego is just a Latin synonym for the word yoga. So this is the true essence of yoga or religion, not what we're seeing today in its perverted manifestation, used as a tool for oppression and division and control. But the essence of any religious or spiritual path is yoga, is to unite and link and have an intimate exchange with Source.